Namaskar and Adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan, once more with you from your very own channel Astro Assurance. One of the earlier videos which I had made was, can you use Tantric remedies or Tantric mantras to change your fortune or to change your luck? Post that, I have had a lot of people reaching out to me and writing to me and asking me whether they should be doing the Beej mantras or they should be doing the Tantric mantras, and if at all, what is better to be done and how they should be doing it, and are there any precautions. Firstly, in that video I had explained the difference between the Beej mantras and the Tantric mantras and what Tantric mantras mean. So I would like you to watch that video as well. In the description of this video I will also give you a link to that video so that it is easier for you to pursue that video. Now on the topic, I will give you a very short description or difference between the two, because I have already done that to a more larger extent. In a more detailed fashion I have explained the difference between the Tantric remedies and the Beej mantras. So here I will give you a short description of them so that you can watch, so to lay the ground for what is the difference between the two, and you can watch the longer version anyways by clicking on the link I have given in the description box. Now I have said in that video as well that Beej mantras are more sacred formulations which are specific to a particular deity, which is associated with through astrology. It is some of the Beej mantras are associated with the planets. Beej mantras are not only in astrology, they are for various deities. In astrology they have been associated with the 9 planetary entities, the 5 planets, the 2 luminaries sun and moon, and the shadow planets which is Rahu and Ketu. So there are various Beej mantras for these 9 planetary energies, and you can use these Beej mantras, these sacred formulations, to reach out to these planetary deities to please them and to seek their blessings and to make your way easier when related to certain manifestations of these planets. So just to give you an example, if you are talking about the Beej mantra for Guru or Jupiter or Brihaspati, then you would use the Beej mantra of Guru and chant it on, say for example, a Thursday, and use that, you chant that in a certain manner for 108 times and use that to manifest and to please Jupiter or Guru or Brihaspati. And that Beej mantra is Om Brim Brihaspataye Namaha. However, while this is the Beej mantra for Jupiter or Guru and it may manifest energies of Jupiter, what is important is that the Beej mantras are effective only to a certain extent. And if you want to strongly manifest the energies of Guru or Brihaspati or Jupiter, then your actions or behavior should also be in line with what Guru or Brihaspati wants. That means you will have to be somebody who is large hearted, more giving. Just like Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system and it has the highest capacity to give, highest capacity to be benefit, and hence being a one who is a large giver, Jupiter is also pleased by those who are large givers in their lives in terms of supporting, caring, and also not pulling punches when it comes to helping others, when it comes to supporting others, and when it comes to using some of the prosperity and abundance given to you and share it with those who are less fortunate than you. It is not a question of whether you are rich or poor. You may always find people who are less fortunate than you. If you are watching this video and if you understand my language, then I consider you to be fortunate at a certain level. Definitely there may be people who are not as lucky as you, if I can call you lucky, and we all are lucky in some way or the other, and hence we need to be grateful and we need to show the gratitude. If by demeanor, if by this approach and using the Beej mantras of Jupiter and the behaviors and actions we can get the support and the blessings of the respective planet. For instance, here we are talking about Brihaspati Guru. However, there are some tantric mantras as well of various realms at various orders. At the lowest order, the tantric breach mantra for Jupiter is Om Gram Greem Grom Sah Brihaspataye Namah, or Om Gram Greem Grom Sah Guru Namah, and it has to be pronounced in the right manner. If it is not pronounced in the right manner, then you may not be able to extract the energies which you are expecting from the particular deity. Now, while the Beej mantra is a pleasing form and asking for blessings of the planet, the tantric mantras are more sounds, and through sound vibrations you are trying to reach the energy, the high energy or the deity. And the tantric remedy using the sounds, by using the frequency of the sound and reaching, is like you use a certain frequency to operate your telephone, or to a certain frequency to reach out to somebody, or to talk to somebody. Planes use frequencies to communicate with each other. So there are always frequencies that you have to be on to reach out to somebody else. So people who are on a boat, they will log into a certain frequency to talk to others, and all frequencies are not allowed by everyone. Law enforcement agencies, for example, use certain level of frequencies. Similarly, there are specific frequencies to reach out to specific deities, and these sounds, when they are uttered, they create certain airwaves, they create certain frequencies to directly manifest energy or reach out to that deity. However, these are still at a lower realm, and these are still more docile while still more powerful. As long as you remain at the tantric remedies at the lower level, or level 1 if I can use the term, then it is harmless, and it can either manifest energies or it may not manifest the energies. However, it may not harm you. However, if you resort to tantric practices where you are using some pujas and you are using certain formulations, and you are using certain higher energies which you may not be able to do, and some people even try to do, the common people. However, these are energies which are already manifested by certain babas, and then they use that generally for not positive reasons. So it is better to refrain from them and not get into that world, because once you get there, there is a chance that you may soil your soul itself, and you may carry the karmic debt of what you are trying to do and what you are using these energies to manifest. Usually these are to force certain results for you, rather than wait out and be patient and allow the supreme energy to take the decision for you. So when you force certain energies and then you extract favors, then eventually they may lead in some other form, and they may also make you pay up in some other way which you may not even realize. So it is better to stay away from the higher order of tantric remedies or mantras, which can be used only by people who have a certain level of spiritual elevation already. If you have not reached the spiritual elevation and yet you try those tantric remedies, then it may backfire, and they may also bring harm, and they may especially hit you where you don't want to hit, where your most vulnerable parts are, which includes your family, your financial health, and your own health. So be sure of how you are using the Beej mantras, how you are using the tantric mantras, and where. So the lower order of tantric mantras, just like I gave you for Jupiter, the similar tantric mantras for other planets also exist, and they are more docile and can be used. You can freely chant them, you can freely use them. If done on the specific day and the specific time that is mentioned, then they are able to attract better energies for you, and they can also be more effective for you. A Guru mantra which is chanted on a Thursday is more powerful than chanted on any other day. It doesn't mean you can't chant the mantra on other days. However, they may not attract as much energies as much as it may attract on a Thursday or Guruvar, as you say. There are various ways to please the deity beyond just Beej mantras and beyond your behavior and also actions, which is by donations to people or those relations which are associated with those planets. For example, with Jupiter, it is about the teachers, your gurus. So keeping your gurus happy, serving them, seeking their blessings, helping your gurus out, donating to educational institutions, spiritual institutions is one of the best ways to please Jupiter. Besides, one of the ways which I find is much stronger than the tantric remedy is to donate to an educational institute where the poor children are educated, or sponsoring the education of one child maybe for a long period of time till he achieves a certain level of education. Say sponsoring a child's education from its 5th standard to the 10th standard, for example, and there are various NGOs and schools who also help you in these. You can easily find out such NGOs and foundations where you can sponsor child's education to please Jupiter through those donations. So donations are one of the most powerful ways to manifest energies besides your behavior and actions in life, and to lead your life at a certain level of spiritual hygiene. And by spiritual hygiene, it means that not to cheat, not to manipulate, and to be truthful, and to lead a life of more austerity and always practicing honesty and never moving away from the path of righteousness. Working on your relationships these are the most important things, and in general respecting everyone, respecting humanity, and reaching out and supporting others. The only two reasons why we are here in this world is to serve Him and to serve Him. The first serving Him is through serving the humanity, helping others, and to be of more meaningful and more helpful to others. Whereas the other serving Him is about praising Him and praying to Him and reaching out to Him through your attachment spiritually to the deity. As long as you are doing these, then you can achieve a certain level of benevolence from the deity, and you may always not need to do higher level of tantric remedies. So in short, please do the Beej mantras. You also can do the level 1 of tantric mantras, for example the one I gave you for Jupiter. There are various stotrams also which you can do, and these are all harmless. They will only attract positive energy to you. Unless your pronunciation is very, very wrong, only then you may invite deities in a non-pleasure. But yet the deities by their very nature don't mean any harm to you, and so just by mispronouncing a word, lot of harm may not come to you. So don't worry about it. So do the Beej mantras, do the level 1 of tantric mantras, do the stotrams, have right actions and behavior, and pray to the deities, reach out to the supreme energy. The best way to reach out to the supreme energy is to reach out to him directly and through your behavior and your actions. As long as you do that, then things are better taken care of, and you can say you are on the right path to manifest these energies. So friends, this is my analysis about how to and when to use Beej mantras, and the difference between the Beej mantras and usage of tantric mantras. Basis what dasha you are in, what situation in life you are, what planetary energies are weak and you need to strengthen in your horoscope. Use these mantras, tantric mantras of level 1 and the Beej mantras. Pray to the supreme deity and manifest your actions and behaviors, and do donations more freely, and you will find that sooner than later your life will be on the right path with the right strengths that you are able to give to that planetary deity. So friends, please like this video, please share this video, and if you're looking for a personal consultation from me, please reach out to me at the links given below. Until we meet some other time, this is your friend astrologer and guide Irfan signing off. Ciao.